Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Rod Squad exclusive. In this video, I'm going to show you the statement that the Small Business Administration exclusively released to me regarding the disbursement of economic injury disaster loan grants that applicants requested before the July 11th conclusion to the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Advance Program. Now just bear with me while I put everything into context and watch the video until the end so you can see how you can contact your congressional representative in the event that you run into any issues claiming your economic injury disaster loan advance for which you applied before the July 11th cutoff. So most of you already know that on July 11th, on Saturday, the Small Business Administration announced that they would conclude the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Advance Program, that they exhausted the funds, they had disbursed grants, emergency funding to 6 million businesses that employed 30.5 million people, etc., etc. Just pay attention to one of the paragraphs in the news release that came to me on Saturday, nonetheless, because it addresses specifically what's going to happen with the Economic Injury Disaster Loan grants from this moment forward. Having allocated the full $20 billion that was appropriated by Congress, SBA will discontinue making EIDL advances to new applicants. So anyone who didn't apply before the cutoff date, they would not receive an economic injury disaster loan grant. Now, many of you have been asking me, what about people that applied prior to the cutoff date? Will they still receive the grant? So I went ahead and asked the Small Business Administration press office, and Press Director Carol Wilkerson told me the following. If SBA was able to process a borrower's request before advance funding ran out, they will receive a direct deposit to the bank account provided as part of the borrower's application. Potential borrowers can still apply the loan portion of the EIDL and they link you to the page where you can apply for an economic injury disaster loan because they are still processing economic injury disaster loan. Now, according to other sources from the SBA, they've told me that today and tomorrow, the SBA is performing a reconsolidation of outstanding economic injury disaster loan advances that they haven't processed as yet. And anyone that they process today and tomorrow, they would be depositing grant funding into the bank accounts on record with the SBA by Thursday the 16th. If you haven't received a deposit or any word regarding the grant or the advance by the 16th, by this Thursday, then we've got a problem and you have to get your congressional representative involved. The way that you do that, I spoke about this on a previous video, but I'll tell you again. Go ahead and visit this website, govtrack.us/congress/members/map. And on that particular page, you will go ahead and type in your address. And once you type in your address, it will load all of your congressional representatives. The senator that represents your state, the two senators that represent your state, and the House of Representative congressperson that represents your district. Go ahead and give them a call. As I said in the previous video, I actually called my congressional representatives to request more funding from the Economic Injury Disaster Loan because, as I told you, I'm located in Queens. We got hit the hardest here in New York City, and our reopening has been very slow. Most of my clients haven't even opened their doors as yet. So I'm requesting more funding, and I contacted my congressional representatives, and Congressman Hakeem Jeffries actually returned my call. And I had to fill out a privacy request form where it allowed them to go ahead and inquire about my case with the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. I included my application number, and then they've yet to get back to me. And once they get back to me, and what I do hear from the Small Business Administration, what I do hear from many people that have run into issues processing their application for the Economic Injury Disaster Loan is that once they get a congressperson involved, the SBA takes that very seriously and they, quote, white glove the application and facilitate the processing for those applicants. Also, contact the U.S. Senate Committee on Small Business and Entrepreneurship. These are the lawmakers that engineered and packaged the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Advance Program into the CARES Act. You can contact them at 202-224-5175. So let me know what you think. Leave your comments and your questions in the comment section below. Watch this video right here for more stimulus and economic injury disaster loan coverage. Click the like button if you like the video. Click the subscribe button to stay on top of my findings. I will stay on top of this and report any developments with this situation. May God bless each and every one of you. May God bless the United States of America and everybody else on this planet. Talk soon.